r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What's something you've tasted that most humans have not? I was injured in a rocket attack in Afghanistan. I remember lying in the dirt and my ear felt weird, like swimmer's ear. I have sensitive ears, so I stuck my finger in my ear to try to drain it, only to have my finger come away with a thick syrupy substance. It was dark, so I couldn't see what it was, and my nose was broken and bleeding. I decided, screw it, I licked it. It tasted mildly sweet. It was cerebrospinal fluid from my brain. A ladybug flew into my mouth when I was riding my bike as a kid. Ladybugs secrete a yellow butter goop when they get eaten as a refuse, don't eat me mechanism, so that happened. Had to run inside and rinse out my mouth, which didn't really help. Edit. Wow, there are a lot of ladybug tasters in here. My people. The sweet taste of a Ticketmaster refund. The asphalt on the crosswalk in front of the Flatiron building in New York City. Potholes are a bitch. A wasp was sleeping in our backyard as a kid, and I probably ate too many sweets, which attracted it. I woke up feeling and hearing something weird, and out of reflex of feeling something in my mouth, I swallowed. That was a strange experience, but hurt way less than expected. Elephant. For context, it wasn't hunted. It was already dead. Got hit by a train. So technically, it was roadkill. So that's two things I guess. Bronze Age cremated human bones. Had my coffee cup standing right next to the tub I was cleaning them after excavation. Scrubbed the sediment off of it with a toothbrush, and it sputtered together with tiny fractions of the bones all around, and also in that coffee. The last sip felt a little coarse, and on the bottom of the cup were still white particles between the sand and coffee grounds. Possum was really common in rural New Zealand back in the 70s and 80s. It's disgusting. I was 4 and still remember the taste. My ex's asshole. Termites, and it was surprisingly good. Minty, if I recall correctly, was many years ago. My homemade Aussie cheese fries. Used a glass of water to put cigarette butts in when I smoked. Woke up in the middle of the night desperate for a drink and swallowed 2 chugs before I realized what was going on. It tastes even worse than you might expect. Edit. It seems from the comments many more people than I expected have drunk Sigma juice. 18 molar sulfuric acid. Back in the day you sucked things into a pipette. Sometime I sucked too hard. This time I got a mouthful of acid. I tasted sweet for 2 weeks. We grew up on a farm and my brother watched some survival TV show where they were hunting for their own food and cooking it after. He was able to catch a toad, created a fire, and cooked and sliced it up afterwards. Me, as the little girl looking up to her older brother, of course had to taste it. I don't think it's really common. Inside of my mouth got burned so bad, it blistered my gums and tongue so bad, everything boiled up and shed eventually. Healing sucked because when I talked, I'd accidentally bite down and pop a blister. Tasted like pus. Hated that time of my life, lol. Probably rattlesnake. Not much flavor, very stringy, and has a lot of bones. Rat shit. I used to have pet rats when I was in the uni, and I was one carrying one of them from one dorm to another. He left a few droppings in my jacket pocket he was in. It was short walk, so I just put him in my roomy pocket. I didn't notice, and few weeks later I forgot about it at all, put some nuts in the same pocket, and started eating them, until one of them tasted really weird. Zebra, kudu, eland, springbok, ostrich steaks. Sheep testicles. Ostrich carpaccio. Not sure what else to be honest. Moose burgers. I was a little kid, and my god, it was delicious. We were guests, and I embarrassed my parents by asking if I could have another. They thought people would think they were starving me. Not so, it was just a damn tasty burger. Reindeer. It was when I was younger, very similar to other red meat. A bat, slow cooked whole, skin, guts and all, tossed right into the pot. Actual battery acid. Stupid I was, I thought the stickiness I suddenly had on my finger was from the candy I just ate. Nope, it was from the TV remote I used. Was it good? It was painful with a chemical taste, so I instantly ran to the nearest sink, washing out with fresh water for over 30 minutes. I feared my tongue was getting a permanent damage because it was numb for a long time, but after 4 days I could breathe in relief, sensing it was healing right. My own dung. I'm straight. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.